Hi Pisces, how are you doing today? I hope that you're doing so good. Welcome to Lucid Sue Tarot. We're going to be doing your July 2019 general tarot reading. It is a general tarot reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, let the rest go. I pre-shuffled on the cards, so we're not going to spend too much time doing that. And with that, let's get into it. Okay, breathe with me, Jayus. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here in this space, connecting me with the Pisces collective at this time. I pray that you give me the eyes to see, the ears to hear, clairvoyancy, discernment, wisdom, love, compassion, light to read, see, hear, and feel this message clear for the sign of Pisces, whatever will lead them to being their best selves, and whatever is for their highest good. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, guys. Shuffle 3 times, cut the deck, pull from the top. What's the message for the Pisces collective for July 2019? Message for the Pisces collective for the month of July 2019. Alright, let's check it out. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Cups. Six of Cups in the reverse. Two of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So it looks like in July, things are seem pretty stagnant at first. Especially when it comes to income, your money, career. For those of you that this is a relationship matter, I feel like you find out that someone wasn't actually who they said they were. And this could be how they made their money, or just in general, they just ended up being something that it just really caught you off guard. You guys, you thought you guys were going in one direction. You thought you guys were on the same page somehow, but then there's clarity that comes. Light that is shown that you guys are not on the same page and you are moving in different directions, okay? For those of you in a relationship where this is a relationship matter, you feel like, and through this, you start to feel like it's your fault. You start to doubt yourself, you start to question yourself and your worth. You feel like, what did I do to make them not want me anymore, kind of thing. You feel like this is a huge loss. You feel like it's actually very sad. It's this, what could have I done right to have kept you on the same page as me, or kept you interested in me? That's not even it. That's not even it. This person is, it had nothing to do with you. It's all their own shit. And if this person tried to make it out that it was your fault, you really need to know that that is BS. That is BS. You were trying to work with someone. You were trying to make someone happy that that didn't know the value of their self, so would never be able to show you the value of you. And on top of that, it's like, Pisces, you can't be looking for your you can't be looking for your happiness for someone else. You can't hold anybody else accountable for your happiness. Sorry, that was so difficult. No matter how hard you would try to work with this person, it was never going to work out. And I feel like in the month of July, you are going to realize that. This could be a person that had come back from the past, and you thought it was like, oh yeah, let's give it another go ahead. It's going to work out this time. It's one of those, it seems like one of those vicious cycles of break up, get back together, break up, get back together type of thing. You keep breaking up for a reason, Pisces, and it's because it's not because it's your fault. It's not because you've done anything wrong. It's not because you aren't good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not handsome enough, you're not smart. It's not that. It's not that. I feel like there needs to be a lot of healing done, and you guys need to realize your worth within yourself. You need to get to a place where you make yourselves happy. That you understand that you are good enough for you, right? And only then will you attract someone who vibrates at that same frequency. Right now you're attracting that same person because they're on the same, they haven't done that inner work, that self, they haven't fully fulfilled that self-love journey, right? For some of you where this is about a job, I feel like in the month of July you feel really stagnant. You might turn down an opportunity for some kind of position, but it's because it doesn't make you happy. Like, it's not where you see yourself. You tried it. It's not. You understand that this is something that's not going to work, and that you might have taken the job, but it's not going to. Once you've taken the job, you feel stagnant in it. You feel like you're not going anywhere. You don't feel very fulfilled. You feel very up and down when you're there. You don't feel like you're recognized for what you are actually worth. That you are taken for granted in the workplace, and that's just not. You're not able to. Go past a certain point. You're not growing in any way in this job. And it feels like you'll be leaving it soon, if you haven't already. Excuse me. To go and try and do something that makes you happy, and that will eventually give you a solid foundation and financial freedom, and just, a stable a stable foundation within your relationships, your home. That's what the goal is. Let's put some clarifiers. Overall energy with this Ace of Swords here in reverse, it is a very confusing time for you guys, and I'm sorry for that. But the sun is here. Things will be lit up for you. Clarity will be gained. It might not be easy to hear or to see or to feel, but it is necessary for your personal growth on your spiritual, emotional, mental, physical path, okay? All right. Oops. Let's check it out. Can you please tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? Please tell me about this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Please tell me more about this Knight Pentacles in reverse. There's one more about this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Let me put some more of this Knight of Pentacles. Thank you. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. So for those of you that this is a relationship, and you're very disheartened, very concerned, and filled with anxiety and self-doubt about why this person is heading in another direction, this is actually, for some of you, this is karma. This is karma. Just keeping it real. Maybe this happened to you in the past and you didn't go about it in a very compassionate way. Maybe this person isn't either, and that's why it's hurting so bad. And I can only say that because I've been through it. So that could be for some of you. But overall, this is supposed to be happening this way. You're being separated from this person. The time that you and this person had together is ending because it's time. The wheel keeps moving. The wheel just keeps moving, and it's run its course. This is actually a huge blessing in disguise, especially with the Sun card here. Okay, so I know it's hard in the moment, but try to find more of a positive outlook on it. For those of you who feel stagnant within work and can't find a job, or having a hard time getting employed, this process is taking time, yes, but that's because the universe is really cooking up something really beautiful for you. Full in reverse, clarifying the Sun. So this new beginning that it feels like you have some resistance to, is trying to come in, and it's actually going to be way better, way more peaceful, way more fulfilling than you could ever imagine. There might be a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, but someone who's coming in who is trying to offer you something good, is trying to offer you something fun, dreamy, and someone whose offer is going to they see your worth, this other person trying to come in. And they want to show you how beautiful you are, how smart you are, how great you are to be around. They can see it, and they just want to show you that, right? So you're resisting letting go of this old person. You're resisting letting go of this old job, or a job or resisting. Sorry, when it comes to a job, you're becoming doubtful and discouraged, but if it's a job, it's just taking time for the universe to kind of mush it together, and it's probably because you have fear and doubt and a lack and limited mentality that is actually keeping you from manifesting it quicker, right? Good things take time, but if you are constantly filled with doubt and low self-esteem and discouragement, then it's going to take it even longer. So keep that in mind. Relationship-wise, you're resisting something new because you really thought something was supposed to work out with somebody else, and that's just not the case, Pisces. But the new beginning does hold someone who does see your worth, someone who is vibrating on the same frequency as you, someone who wants to show you love, who wants to show you a good time. Can you please tell me more about the Eight of Swords in reverse? Please tell me more about the Eight of Swords in reverse. Could be a Cancer. Wants to get you out of your head. Excuse me. Wants to show you. This person that's coming in doesn't take no for an answer. This person's pretty attractive in a lot of ways. This person has been through a lot. This person, excuse me, this person has, you know, gone to war and back. This person has explored their dark side. This person knows themselves pretty well, which is attractive, and something I feel like you might find attractive, right? Doing that deep inner work, feeling all the things. But they're coming, they're not taking no for an answer. They want to show you a good time. They want to get you out of your head. They want to show you what life's really about. They want to show you how to be victorious. They want to show you that you are worth so much more than you're giving yourself credit for, right? And it's not even about anyone else not giving you credit. It's like you giving the credit that you give yourself. It's so much. There's so much lacking. There's so much more credit to be given to yourself from yourself, Pisces. They want to show you that. They want to help at least, right? They see so much potential in you, so much charisma, so much passion. They love all the emotions. They're into it. They're into it. It's exciting. Triumphant. They will be successful in getting you out of your head. You're going to be doing so much, I don't know, traveling, going on dates, you know, just, I think for some of you, you might feel like it's too good to be true. Can you please tell me more about this? This Queen of Pentacles in reverse, please. Please tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords. So for some of you, it's definitely like this other person tries to come in, I feel, and and you are just so Pisces. Come on. You're so stuck in the past. You're so stuck in the past. You're so like whatever loss you think has just happened within your life, your situation, your relationships, your job. It's like you are so stuck in that within your head, and you won't let anyone else in. You won't let anyone else in. You're so resistant. You're like, no thanks. I'm just really busy. I have a lot of emotional baggage right now. Trust me, you don't want to be with me. Like, oh. You think you like me, you don't really like me. God. Can you please tell me more about this Five of Cups for Pisces? Please tell me more about this Five of Cups for Pisces. Please tell me more about this Five of Cups. Oh my goodness. Please tell me more about this Five of Cups for me, please. Tell me more about this Five of Cups. Two of Swords in reverse, 10 of Swords. You don't have to hurt anymore, Pisces. It's over. It's over. You don't have to keep lying to yourself that that this pain that you're going through, that those words that somebody else might have said to you that you feel has validated your worth it is true. Like, no. Like, that's so sad. You're so stuck. You're so stuck. That cycle's over. It's done. And it does not, whatever that person had to say about you or didn't have to say about you, most of the time that's their truth about themselves, right? Or maybe they just had to do something different for their own journey, their own life purpose. You can't take it personal. You have to believe in yourself, and if you know that there's anything that you could better about yourself, then do it. Know your worth, respect yourself, love yourself enough to grow into the person that you know you are, right? You can't just walk. You can't just talk the walk, okay? You gotta walk the walk. And you're capable. You're so very capable. You're on your way. Great things are trying to come in for you, but you are your heart's so hardened to the outside world, to other people trying to come in and help you and love you. But when you go home at night, it's like crying yourself to sleep and wallowing in BS, really. Things that aren't, it's an illusion. It's not even real. What, because someone else said this about you or rejected you in some way, that's now, like, they're right? Like, Six of Wands in the reverse, yeah. It looks like this feeling of defeat sometime mid-July and going towards the end of July, it's going to fade, which is good, thank goodness. And it might have a lot to do, defeat, because there was nothing you could do. You felt helpless. You felt helpless. You felt like, but you were done. Now you're done feeling defeated. But now your heart's super hardened. Now we're not letting anybody in. And it's good to take time to heal, but being paranoid, being harsh, being super resistant to what life has for you, They're saying you need to start giving people a chance. You need to open up your heart a little bit. Whoa. Yeah. You've done enough sulking. It's time to be happy. It's time to choose to be happy. It's time to make, like I was saying, make yourself vulnerable. But it's important to stay balanced. It's important to stay balanced. It's important. You don't have to give all of yourself to somebody, right? But you can't give people the time of day to show you a good time. You know, someone's trying to. Someone is trying real hard. You might be rejecting a Leo. Okay, so for some of you, you are, okay, yeah, all right, cool. It's budging, it's breaking. It's like this person, this Knight of Cups, this Chariot person that I said wasn't going to take no for an answer after so long of doing your sulking and feeling defeated and finally putting an end to that, putting it in your past, letting it stay in your past, letting the cycle end. You put up your wall, you try to start healing, but you stay cautious and you stay aware. But since this person keeps poking, you get to a place, end of July it looks like, where you're like, all right, I'll let you take me out. I'll let you take me out. You go, and after your time of, your time by yourself of questioning everything and everyone, you actually go and you find a little bit of compassion within you because you miss it, right? And you're done being stuck at home and not doing anything and feeling defeated and thinking about the past and what you did or didn't do to make it work. You're done doing that. Thank goodness. It was just supposed to happen that way. Whether you receive answers as to why, and maybe you will, and I feel like you might, for some of you. But if you don't, you just have to know that it seems like a karmic wheel type of thing, karma in some way. But you're making yourself vulnerable. You're being a little bit more compassionate. You're letting this person take you out because you want to feel good. You want to feel good. And again, you shouldn't put that in anyone else's hands. And I don't feel like you're going to be fully, like your guard's not going to be fully down. Like you'll take them up on the offer. You'll see what they're made of. But you're still going to have your guard up a little bit, especially with this Five of Pentacles in reverse here. Can you tell me more about the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Can you tell me more, please? About the Five. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I'm just glad none of them fell on the floor. I'm going to try that again. Can you please? King of Wands. So you could definitely be a Leo that's coming in to try to swoon you, not woo you. Excuse me. This King of Wands is a very good man, very honest man, has a little bit of an ego, but he's just proud of himself. He's been through it. He has a right to feel good about himself. He loves himself. He's passionate, right? He's a very good man, very honest man, family man, will help anyone in need, right? He just wants to shed a little light. Or she just wants to shed a little light in your situation. the beginning of the month, I feel like you are going to feel like everything is so stagnant and you're so drained and you're so depleted from all this emotional muck and anxiety within yourself from all this emotional muck. But there's a lesson in there. Take time out for that. I think towards the end of July, mid-July, end of July, it's going to be coming to you. This person wants to grow with you. This person wants something serious. This person wants to water your garden. Those ships that you've been waiting to come in, the one with your sailor on it, looks like it's coming in. You might try to act like you're too good for this situation, and this person, I feel like, is just gonna sit back and kind of laugh and humor you. But I feel like this is a very genuine person, very good intentions. This new person that's coming in. Take time to heal, obviously. I mean, I guess it's not that obvious to everyone, but take that time out to heal. But don't sit in self-doubt and depression and anxiety about things that you cannot change, things that were supposed to happen exactly the way they happened. Don't sit in all of that thinking, what did I do wrong? Or what could I have done better? No, it's not even about you as to why the past hurts have happened. I mean, again, maybe it was karma for you, and that's only for some of you, but yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's pull an enchanted map oracle card for you guys. I pray that this card can be something that you guys that you guys can come back and listen to whenever you're feeling in need of a little spiritual guidance throughout the month of July. So whether it's confirmation, encouragement, advice on which direction to go next. I hope this helps you guys. What is the message for the Pisces collective for the month of July 2019? What is the message for the Pisces collective for the month of July 2019? What is the message for the Pisces collective for the month of July 2019? Thank you, Spirit. What is the message for the Pisces collective for the month of July 2019? What is the message for the... Thank you. All right. Talisman in reverse. Rock bottom in reverse. Okay. I'm going to read rock bottom first, and then I'm going to read talisman. Reverse, this card is a symbol for addiction in all forms, subtle or obvious. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results will never provide you with what you desire. At this moment, there is nowhere else to go, and you're facing the end of the road. If you fear change, be willing to change. Surrender your wants to a higher power, ask for truth, and allow humility to be your guiding force from within. You will always get what you need. You are only a victim of your perceptions. Take heart, because you can't sink any further. The only way to go from here is up, and wondrous things await you. For some of you who choose not to do the healing and just jump into a relationship, because this is another message that I'm getting, like this card says, you're going to attract someone who is too good for anybody and will make you feel just as little. And if that's the case, if that's what you keep attracting, sorry to say, but you might want to check in with yourselves, right? Okay, let's read the Talisman 49 in the reverse, which says along the lines of something and same thing, I think. Okay, a reverse talisman card warns that you must be aware of the repetitive patterns in your life. Sometimes the things that feel most familiar carry with them reminders of what you don't want to experience again. Yet here you are, faced with an important choice. You can move forward cautiously, or you can look for another path that will take you in a new direction. Consider this. If you've fallen down a hole a few times, why wouldn't you walk around it this time? If you know where the hole lies, treasure that wisdom. Although the universe is unlimited, every individual path has some limitations. Accepting that not all avenues are available to you at this time is a powerful realization. That said, you don't have to trace your footsteps either. No matter what, you're on this path to gain greater wisdom. Regardless of the choice you make, this is the time to ask others who have been here before for advice and assistance. Their wisdom will awaken your own. Which I think is this person. Okay. All right, Pisces, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it helps. So much potential here for you, Pisces. Okay, don't stay stuck in the muck too long, sweet babies. If you guys like the reading, like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want a personal reading, my email is going to be in the description box below. And other than that, I'll be seeing you guys in, August. Okay? Lots of light, lots of love. Namaste.